Hello, this is a video to help you create a portfolio on FLVC.com. We're going to go to Current Students and click on Career Portfolio. And you can preview what an employer is going to see. This is our desired end product. This is going to be something that you could send to somebody that you apply for a job with, or you could send to a grad school, or anybody that you want to share your accomplishments with. And this is the student view. You're going to go into each of these items, links, and add something. And then you need to go to Customize Portfolio. It's very important to go into there to check what it is you want to share. And then you can view your portfolio. You're going to create an access key, which is like a password, that is going to allow access to your portfolio, and you'll be able to verify when people accessed it using the different access keys. Alright, so that is what it's going to look like. To make one yourself, you have to go to Create, Edit, and this is to log into the Florida Virtual Campus website. You can create your own account here. You can make your username and password anything you want. This information here needs to be your correct, valid information. And then you are going to have to register or verify through your school, through Edison. And that has to be specific information. But for this, you can put whatever you want as long as this part is accurate. The login ID and password you're going to come up with. And you see there's password requirements shown right there for you. You could make this an email address, or it could just be a word, as long as it's not already taken. You confirm your password and add security questions. Now we'll skip over that part in the video. But once you add the security questions, that is where you have to get verified with your institution. So you put in the login information that you just created. This is your login information for this website, FLVC, formerly called fax.org. And before you can create your career portfolio, you have to verify. All right, this is where you choose Edison and you put in your portal username and password. It has to be your portal username and password. If you have any trouble with this step, you contact the help desk. But as long as you put in your portal user ID and password, you should be able to get in and create your portfolio. Again, you're going to go through each of these items, click on them, and add something. So I'll just add one thing. I'll just add a profile. You click on Add Entry, and there's help all along the way, and there's little tips for you and examples. So you can call it whatever you want. And there's a description there. You can literally copy and paste that and modify that. But this is a real good chance to catch somebody's interest. Don't just leave this area blank. This is going to be the page that they first land on when they go into your portfolio. So you want to make a good first impression here. Something eye-catching. You can put some goals. You can put just anything that you want to share about yourself that you're not going to have a chance to share anywhere else. Again, there's examples if you want to add the bulleted list. There's a check spelling button. If you're not using a browser, it's automatically checking spelling. Or you can type in Word or some program that checks spelling and then paste into your portfolio. Okay, now that's not going to be visible until you go to Customize. You have to go to Customize and click on every section and check these boxes, or else it's not going to be visible. Because the idea behind that is you can add all sorts of stuff, and you might not want to share it every time you share your portfolio. You could add several different profiles, several different references that you only want to share under certain situations. You might want to make a portfolio dedicated toward getting a certain type of job, and another portfolio profile that's geared toward a different type of job. So you go into Customize for every section, check the boxes for every section, Then you create an access key. Read this information about access keys and how they work. You might want to make different access keys for different people or different organizations, because you're going to be able to check who went in and used, you're going to be able to check which access keys were used at which time. So if I were to create an access key that I wanted to share with Microsoft, I might want to call it Microsoft. And that'll be the password for them to get in, and I'll also be able to see when that access key was used. So you only really need to create one, but then you are going to click on Send. Make sure you've customized, as it reminds you again. Choose which access key. You might only have one, you might have several. You put the email address of the person you want to send it to. If you're doing this for an assignment, you're going to put your professor's email address. You might want to send it to yourself. Send it to a different email address of your own to verify if you want to. Or you're going to put in an employer's or a real person's email address here. Before you can send it out, you have to put your own email address. This can be your Edison email address, or it can be any other one that you want to use. But that's going to be shown to the person who you're sending the portfolio to. Alright, so again, you choose the access key, put in the address of the person you want to send it to. You can put a customized message in there if you want to, something that, again, to catch their attention, or you can leave that area blank. I recommend you put a little message in there. I'm not very creative right now, so I'm just going to put access my portfolio, but you know, I'll put something eye-catching there and click send. Make sure you get the verification screen, and that's it.